Black Tahoe week. Got another Black Tahoe we're working on today. Let's check it out. Hey, I thought I saw somebody or felt somebody in my presence. What's going on? You say you got the same problem as you saw in the video?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. I'm videoing this one too. All right. Hey, how you doing?
All right, oh, hey, buddy. I've been sharing your posts.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, it started up for us, just to let everyone else know. It started up right when I turned the key and put my jump pack on there. So, check engine light is now on. So let's.
If I let it sit for a day, jack like that, cut it off, let it sit, get right, crank it up in the morning, it probably won't even crank.
Really? Okay. Let's see if we have any codes. I'm sure we do. So she's got, or you guys have, a fuel pump relay control circuit malfunction. Is this a four-wheel drive?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is four-wheel drive? Okay, I got the perfect spot to check. Fuel pump control module.
I see the fuel pump relay control.
What is it? A P what? P0230
Yeah.
and a 69E. All right, I'm going to clear the codes again. Let's see how fast that code comes back. You guys listen closely. That fuel pump is on right now. Just unplugged the fuel module. Just unplugged it. It does act like it wants to die, so I take that back. It is not rigged up. I thought this damn thing was rigged up. Of course, I just found the fuel pump control module. I just had the wrong fuel pump control module. I just had the wrong module. When did they change that, and why didn't they notify me? Yeah, we're going to put it in front of the gas tank this year, 2008. I didn't get the memo. Did not get the memo. I need to do better research is what that means. Better research, guys. All right, 13 is going to be a green and white wire. Green and white wire. Fuel pump primary relay control. 14 is going to be blank. 15 is going to be a pink wire. That PCM up front should send voltage to this fuel pump control module, because that is on right now. Let me turn it off on my scan tool. And it stays lit. It stays lit. Turn it on. Turn it off. Okay, we have a bad computer. It's 11 point, sorry. All right, 11.94 volts out of there, out of the green and white wire. I'm not poking a hole in it. I'm just touching it and trying to hold it at the same time. Let me turn it off. The voltage stays at 11. Turn it on. It doesn't really matter. So the computer is not doing... It should be shutting that relay off. And it's not. So I have a bad... So I need to trace this wire up that way towards the computer. Let's find out where it's coming out of at the engine computer. Green and white wire. Let's find it on the schematic. All right, it looks like the green and white wire goes into the fuel pump relay control, and it'll be on pin 50. So let's get to the engine control module. Pin 50 it is. All right, this is what I got underneath there. A bunch of repairs on this harness connector. Let me keep unwrapping it. The computer is sending out voltage. It's just what it's not doing. It's not turning off the fuel pump. it's not giving the fuel pump a 2-second prime. It's staying running all the time. Now it says the engine control module sends the fuel pump enable signal to the fuel pump control module. The control module monitors the voltage on the fuel pump control output circuit. If the control module detects an increased voltage on the fuel pump output control circuit, the fuel pump control TDC is set. Now the fuel pump should be staying on. 2 seconds is long gone, guys. All right, you guys hear it. So that may be our only issue with this computer is it's not turning off the fuel pump. All right, it says with the ignition off, disconnect the harness from the fuel pump control module. Turn the ignition on and probe the control circuit of the fuel pump control module terminal 13 with the test lamp. We did that. It lit up. This connected to a good ground, yes. Command the fuel pump on and off. We did that. With the scan tool, the test light should turn off and on. It does not do that. It remains on. If the test light does not turn on and off, test an open or high resistance short to ground to the fuel pump control circuit that's coming from the ECM. Coming from the ECM, the wire is going to the fuel pump control module, but not connected to the fuel pump control module. Okay, if the circuit works normal, if the test normal, replace the ECM. Oh yeah, well of course, if it doesn't turn on and off, it's replace the damn ECM. All right, let's go to the second one. If the test light remains illuminated with each command, and it does, test for a short to voltage in the control circuit of the fuel pump control module or an intermittent or poor connection at the ECM. Yeah, so the light stays illuminated on each command, so replace the ECM. My understanding is when you turn the key in the on position, we should have a voltage prime going to the fuel pump control module down here. Now, we do have voltage. The voltage is coming from the ECM to the fuel pump, but it's remaining on. It's remaining on, and that ECM monitors the voltage going into the fuel pump. So it's remaining on, and let's say you just have the key in the on position, and it's monitoring that voltage. It's gonna throw that code 230, I believe in this case as well. So all our tests failed. The light's illuminating. It is illuminating, but it's staying illuminating. You can't toggle it off and on, and the light would flicker on and off. So that's a fail. Replace the ECM, and that's what we're going to do. So I'll call the customer. We'll get it authorized, and we'll make it happen. We'll just wait for the next video on this one. So that's it, guys. We got all those codes gone, all but the fuel pump codes. Throttle body's gone, the ignition coil's gone, and whatever else we had, I think is gone. They're all gone. So the car's been running 15 minutes. You see the check engine light is not on yet because I started it up immediately. Okay, there shouldn't be any codes in my engine computer, but if I turned it off and I turn it on, if I turn it on, watch. I didn't even try to crank it yet. I'm just going to keep the vehicle on. Let me go ahead and plug up again. Let me show you guys. Display trouble codes. I'm going to get a fuel pump code. Yep, there it is. I didn't even try to crank it. It's just reading the voltage when the key's in the on position. That because after 2 seconds, the computer should shut off that voltage unless you're cranking the motor. Unless you're cranking the motor, and then voltage goes back to the fuel pump control module. Okay, so yeah, you don't even have to start it. You just got to keep the key in the on position for a little time, 2.5 seconds, and you should have a code. We do have to program the security system, and we have to do a crankshaft variation relearn. There it is, man. Refurbished. Looks good. Let's do it. All right, it's been about 4 days since I've been here. I remember him saying that it wouldn't start up if you'd let it sit the next day. Well, it starts up for me. So I don't think I have a parasitic draw or anything like that. I don't know what was going on, to be honest with you, on that one. So let's pop this new computer in and see if we get that check-in engine light off and those fuel pump module codes. Let's do it. All right, guys, it's a moment of truth. I got my scan tool plugged up. I haven't read codes or anything yet. See if I hear the fuel pump kick on. This is no, I don't hear it kicking on. That is a good sign, guys. Key is in the on position. It's not running. What? Turn it back on again. This is another test that we just seen on the other video. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Recheck the codes. I don't want to see any fuel pump codes, and there we go. We just have what we have to do. My camera's not focusing, is it? Okay, that's what we got to do. One of the last things we're going to do, we have to fix up the harness again. We have to wrap it up really pretty. But then we're going to be putting in a new ignition lock cylinder Dormans. All right, that's the last program. Wait for the security light to go out. It goes out. It's good, so we're good. And there we have it. It's running. We got to program an additional key. All right, guys, we got both keys programmed. All right, so I cleared the trouble codes. Let's go ahead and turn the vehicle off. This is our last test. Turn it on. I should, if everything is fixed, I should not have any trouble codes and no trouble codes. Let's start it up. All right, no check engine lights, no security lights. Let's do it again. All right, guys, I think we are fixed up. No more fuel codes. P0230, I believe it was. It's all gone. When I plugged up the computer, the fuel pump is shutting off. We can verify it one more time. Let's turn the key on. See if we listen for a fuel pump. Nope, no fuel pump. Guys, we're back. I have a little problems. I hit a big bump like I do like once, twice a year. And so if you're mobile tech and you ride like I do, you're going to have accidents. You're going to be going a little bit too fast and you're gonna hit one of these huge speed bumps or dips or whatever it is, and you're gonna have a catastrophe. Even though nothing moves around on my box, it gets pretty sturdy, but if the dip is big enough, you're gonna have catastrophic failures, okay? It's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be a mess. So that's what we're doing today. Let's do it. I gotta clean my toolbox up first, though. Good. It is a mess. It's a mess. Well, those drawers aren't bad. They were always. Fixed those already. And this, my little junk drawer, was totally destroyed. Yeah, so my special drawer, not my junk drawer. Let's get it. Oh yeah, we're jamming today. It's beautiful out here today. Do we want to work or not? You imagine how it would look if I went to a job and I opened up my toolbox, and the customers always to the side, they want to look up in the box and stuff, and how it would look if it was just trashed in there. Yeah, perception, guys, is everything. Perception is everything. So you do not want to be one of these guys that have a bag of tools and digging through tools or messy stuff. And it's a mess right now, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm cleaning it up today. This is something my helper would probably be doing, but yeah, perception's everything, guys. So let's get this thing cleaned up. All right, I'm saying this just because if you're a mobile tech, you're going to have this happen to you as well. It's another reason I'm saying it. It's going to happen to you, so make sure you secure the box as best you can, and don't speed. Don't speed. don't speed, because this is a mess. There was one time I was driving down, this happened about 3 or 4 years ago, and I hit a pothole, a dip so big. I don't know, this one was big yesterday too. It was huge, but the one I hit, the toolbox, and I have it, this toolbox is heavy. You need 3 guys to get this out of my truck, if you could get it out, if it wasn't bolted down. But yeah, man, it flew almost out of my truck. Well, it did fly out of my truck. It flew out of my truck. Toolbox hit the ground, tools scattered everywhere. I had people waiting on me, and I was so pissed off. I didn't give a shit. You can wait. I'm getting my tools. Beep, beep, beep. Oh God, that was a mess, guys. All right, enough of the stories. Let's get this thing, and let's get that thing fixed up. All right, it seems like I'm missing one. It's not in here. Catastrophic devastation. Man, I'm finding all kinds of good stuff back here. All right, that's what I was looking for the other day. Ford compression tester. I'm like, where in the hell? There's another one. I wasn't looking for that one though. I found 2 other ones. I think that's what I was missing. Oh my God, is that $1? Nope, it's not $1. It's trash. Another compression. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff back here. Oh, and some Loctite. Man, all my stuff is back here. Damn, Jackson Streets. Yeah, brand new bottle. The Ford fuel pressure tester adapter. Got it cleaned up. Let's get on the Tahoe. Yeah, my junk drawer is a little bit better. My special drawer, I'm sorry, my special drawer. Lost it. All right, set is complete. That's it, guys. It's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair in AC Wacy. We're in Jackson, Mississippi.